I'm kind of nervous about this, but go. Oh, dude, it's a bouncy. It breaks fall damage too. That's so sweet. Alrighty, what is going on, guys? Jond Games here, and welcome back to a Minecraft Snapshot video showcasing what is new in the Minecraft 14W02A snapshot. Today, we're going to be looking at the very first snapshot of the year 2014, and I am really excited with some of the things I've seen. The first of which are these new blocks that have been added to the game. So the first thing you're probably going to notice whenever you log into a game is there is 3 new types of stone that is going to be scattered around the world, and let's go ahead and just go down the list. So the first one here we have is granite, and down here we have polished granite, and then up here we have diorite, I believe, and polished diorite, and then up here we have andesite and polished andesite, and I am looking at that really fondly. And over here we also have something pretty interesting. There is a new transparent block, and this is made of slime, actually. It's exactly as you would expect. It has 9 slime balls, and that would turn into a slime block. And I think this is going to look pretty cool, just scattered around worlds and adventure maps. And also, it is a great way to store slime balls, because now you can just store them in there as if you could coal or redstone or any of that. So the second thing you're probably going to notice in a world is going to be with enchantments and with levels. So the first thing that you're probably going to notice if you go and try and enchant a tool of any sort is you're going to see this new thing. Now there's little tier levels there, as well as little English words that are actually there. And right here you can guarantee that you're going to get the enchantment that it says on the right, and that's about it. You can't really guarantee anything else, but that is not limited to what you're getting. So see, I just got sharpness 4 and fire aspect 2, even though it only said fire aspect 2 on that. And you'll also notice there is a little button right there, and I can't get this to work for the snapshot, but it is supposed to modify how the enchantment levels work, and it's intended to be used with gold ingots. So I haven't gotten that to work personally, but I can see it being a little buggy. I've crashed about 3 times just making this test world. As well as those changes to the enchantment table, you can also see that there are some changes when it comes to the Anvil. So if you go ahead and place any old item in there, even if it's a really OP sword, you can rename it and it won't cost you an arm and a leg. You can pretty much just rename anything for, I've seen it all less than 2 levels, which is awesome. You can name a name tag really easily. You can do pretty much anything that you want. 1 level to rename. And if I go ahead and put in a broken sword in there, you can see that it does cost a lot less whenever you want to repair it. And yeah, those are some pretty good enchantments, even if it is a golden sword. Really like this. Another change comes in the form of doors. Both of these doors can now be stacked completely vanilla without using the give command, and it'll stack up to 64. And also when it comes to actually crafting these, it'll give you 3 doors this time as opposed to just 1. Which, real quick, why 3? I feel like 2 would be a lot better of a number, but I'm not really going to complain about getting free doors out of things. One of the final non-command changes to the snapshot can be seen in villagers now. Whenever you walk over to a villager, you are going to find that their trades are going to be a lot more fair when it comes to actually getting things. And if you go ahead and trade, you'll notice it was subtle down there. I gained a level when it came to trading with the villager. You actually get experience whenever you trade with villagers now. And on average, I've unlocked a lot more just by trading fewer times whenever it comes to actually trading with these villagers. All of these villagers start out with 2 trades as opposed to their only 1 trade, and that is actually pretty awesome. You actually have a choice whenever it comes to first trading a villager, and as well as that, you can actually get some experience doing so. So the first command we have here is the blockdata command. This is actually a command block that will allow people to actually merge whatever data they want when it comes to a command block. So you can actually have data in this that will merge with the existing data of a container or any block that is around you. So the way that I really see this being used, at least right now, is right here. So if I go ahead and just type in anything, it really doesn't matter. There just needs to be something under this lock tag. And this is actually something that is recently added too. The lock tag is now in the NBT data, and using this, okay, let's go ahead, let's just place our precious redstone in there. Now, whenever we step over this and activate it, the data has been merged with the block here, and it's now locked. Locked chests and containers are actually now a thing, and if you want to get rid of them, you have to just go back in there and remove anything that is after the lock colon in the NBT data, and then just go ahead, activate that again, and it's a way to lock your things in vanilla Minecraft without losing your data. You don't have to lose the items in a chest to actually lock it, which is amazing. I really love that. The second thing that is changed is when it comes to adventure mode. So now there is a bunch of changes whenever it comes to that. So let's go ahead, step over here. So now we are in adventure mode, and I have some blocks right here. I can't place these blocks anywhere, and you'll notice the hitbox doesn't even show up because there is no way that you can do anything now when it comes to adventure mode. But custom tools actually have been made when it comes to this. So right now I have a shovel, and it can break sand and grass. And the way that you do that is through the NBT data. There is the new CanDestroy NBT, and you can add in Minecraft sand, Minecraft grass for a pick, Minecraft diamond block, or whatever it's called. You can do pretty much anything you want, and you can go ahead and make it. So let's go ahead. You can actually break that now, but just note you can't break anything else, so I can't break this dirt. That's just a cool thing to note, and I really like that adventure mode got a revamp, and yeah, I'm trying to place these, but I can't. Anyways, so now in some command arguments, you can now see that there is an @e command, and this is actually standing for entity. Entity as in these villagers, or entity as in these sheep. Now, whenever I step over here, I have a command set, so it will kill every entity that is a sheep. And whenever I do that, they die. It's as if they're just given a splash potion of harming or something, and they instantly die, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I really like being able to have something like this clear lag command in vanilla Minecraft, which is amazing. And if you do want to see what it looks like to kill every single entity but you, let me go ahead and bring this up. So if I go ahead and put in the type :player, that is every single entity but the player. So if I go ahead and hit that, it's killed all of the things, and it even affects entities that are in item frames. So just keep that in mind whenever you run that. So yeah, something that's actually really cool. I really like this. It's a way to clear all of the entities around you just in vanilla Minecraft, which is nice. And the last command that I wanted to deal with is the clear command. Now there has been some updates to that as well, and let's see, right here I have a clear command for redstone dust, and it's set to 0. So if I walk over to it, right now it is set for a radius of 5, but you'll notice my redstone dust isn't going away even though I'm using the clear command. This is actually something I am so happy is finally in Minecraft. Now you can actually clear something from somebody's inventory and not remove it from their inventory. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense from the consumer side, but for all these map making tools, it makes a whole lot of sense. If you want to test and see if a player actually has an item, this is the way you would do that. And it is awesome. And it works with NBT data as well. So if you want to go ahead and put in all of your data, that is the name, the lore, all that stuff, you can do that. And it's awesome. I'm so glad this is finally a thing. The last thing that I wanted to mention for this video is what happens whenever you want to change difficulties. So if I hit escape and go to options, now there is a lock next to the difficulty button. And actually, I press this, by default it is unlocked, but if you do hit it, it is going to have a little confirmation screen, and then it is going to permanently lock you into whatever you want. I can see this being really helpful if you just want it to stay peaceful in your redstone world, or if you want it to just always be a challenge, lock it on hard mode. really, I can see this being used for a lot of different things. But anyways, guys, that about wraps up everything that I had to say. One last thing I wanted to note is that mossy cobblestones actually do have a crafting recipe, but yeah, that's about it. So yeah, if you guys want to actually get this snapshot, you guys can go into make a new profile and make a snapshot profile or whatever, and then you can go into the snapshot builds and just get the 1402A snapshot. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed all these new features. It's looking awesome. I am so happy with everything that Minecraft has added. Yeah, I will see you guys next time.